If you love slave masters, you can have a lot of buddies. Or you can have all kinds of friends if you love slave masters. And there are all kinds of slave masters. There's a slave master that needs a slave because he can't compete in the physical world. There's another slave master who needs a slave because he can't compete in the intellectual world. So the one who can't compete because in the physical world, he needs a physical slave. The one who can't compete in the intellectual world needs an intellectual slave. A stupid idiot that worship and praise his ignorance, you see. And then there are those who need slaves because they want to feel that they are masters in the material field, you see. They know they don't have enough money to get any reputation if they go out there and compete with the rich, wealthy people of the world. So what they do, they bring a few poor buddies around them that worship their few dollars. And with their few little ignorant worshipers, they feel as though they are rich and powerful. These are the kinds of slaves slave masters you have to be looking out for today. They are worse than the slave master who brought the physical chain to put on your neck. And then there's that self-righteous slave master. That learn a few psalms to read and sing, and know how to quote a few verses of Genesis, Deuteronomy, Matthew, and just rattle these things off at the mouth and condemn everybody. Everybody is a sinner. But they are righteous. Never concerned about the misery of the people. Always concerned about them doing wrong. Oh, so-and-so ain't no good. A filthy hussy. And that little nasty Mr. So-and-so. Nobody clean but them. But what are they doing for the world? Nothing. Just pointing out the defects, but never doing anything to change the picture. That person is worse than a person that keeps their mouth closed and do nothing and say nothing. Because here's a person that say, I recognize sin in the world, but my job is just to point it out and talk about it. Instead of going to the people with love in their heart, with feelings in their heart for those who are suffering. You know, most of us are hypocrites and don't know it. We kiss each other and we are really kissing ourselves. Say a kind word to each other and speaking to ourselves. Go and sit and call ourselves sitting and sacrificing for somebody else, and really you're doing nothing but trying to baby yourself or build up yourself. This world has brought on the conditions that bring such hypocrites into birth by the thousands overnight. We live in a world that is designed to kill truth and sincerity. It's not designed to aid the growth of truth and sincerity. It's designed to kill it. The whole life is a lie. And it's designed to keep you believing a lie so that you will keep living that particular life. As much as these scientists have studied, don't you know they could help you get out of your terrible misery that they really wanted to? Most of them don't want to, because they are so sick themselves, they love the disease. Don't you know you can become so sick that you don't want to get well? Sickness is like sleep. You can sleep so hard and so long that you don't want to get up. You just want to stay in the bed, sleep forever. So it is with any other type of wrong you take on. The longer you tolerate it, the more in love you become. Pretty soon you love your weakness so much that you can't think of separating yourself from your weakness. People do all kinds of little things and they don't know why they do them. All they know is that they have been turned on to these things, and this is what they need. They say we need it. You need to lie. You need to hide your true faith. There's a burden on you to lie. Nothing burdens the mind more than lying. Every time you step out with a false image of yourself to try to convince somebody else that's you, you are lying and carrying the heaviest burden that you can walk out with. Or I would follow these people, this religion, but I don't want to be half in and half out. They say you shouldn't eat pork. The Muslims don't eat pork. And I can't see nothing so terribly wrong with pork. It's not what goes in that counts. It's what comes out. So as long as I don't let any evils out on people, I don't think I'm doing such a great wrong. That shows you just how much serious thought you have given to yourself and a cause bigger than yourself. For something as great as this cause, you have to make sacrifices. See, when we are reasoning between the thing that stands in our way and the way between us and the Nation of Islam or any righteous thing that we position that we should take, when we are reasoning with those things and using the word self all the time, I don't think it's that much wrong against me. I don't think it hurts me that much. I don't think I will be such a great big sinner if I continue to live like this. You're putting yourself higher than the cause. Maybe it won't hurt you so much as an individual. Maybe you can drink a fifth of gin every night and never harm the society. Maybe you can down quarts of wine